Prior to Elijah's incident, he was a very lovable kid. He was very talkative, very smart, loved being outside, he loved playing. He was just a very normal kid. I didn't think anything was out of the ordinary. I thought he saw daddy, so he got quiet. So, all I heard was my husband screaming for me. So I ran into the room and my husband was holding him. And I looked at him and I knew immediately something was wrong. And when I picked him up, I knew that he was having problems breathing. We couldn't figure out what exactly happened. Then I noticed that he started turning blue and he wasn't responding, and I felt that his heart stopped beating. I started to proceed to give Elijah CPR. When the paramedics came into the house, all I did was just give my son to him, and I said, do whatever you can, and I had to leave the room. And from there we went to the hospital, and then when we got to the hospital, we were waiting for a long time to find out that they revived him in the hospital. So he was 40 minutes without breathing, without any oxygen. So because it's been 40 minutes, he did suffer severe brain damage and developed cerebral palsy, and later on he developed epilepsy.
Adapting to Elijah now, he used to come to us in the morning. Now he don't. We have to go to him. He wakes up like 5 o'clock in the morning. We have to give him a bath, brush his teeth. We have to do a lot of things for him. It changed very dramatic, like drastic. We have to accommodate the household. We have to get a chair for his bath. We need a bigger vehicle since he doesn't walk, so we have to carry him everywhere, and changing his diaper and stuff like that, being as big as he is now. It's been very, very hard, but we're adapting to it little by little.
I found out about hyperbaric oxygen treatment through one of my family members in St. Petersburg, Florida. She actually knows someone who does the hyperbaric treatments for free.
My name is Mark Fowler. I'm the director of the Hyperbaric Center for Children, as sometimes known as Chamber of Hope. It is a center where we run hyperbaric chambers to reverse brain damage in children. We work with autism and various other diseases with children, and we do this at no charge. Cerebral palsy is caused from hypoxia, which is lack of oxygen, usually at birth. And what happens is you're going to be brain damaged. And the normal term eventually will be, the diagnosis is that child has cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a big umbrella of neurological problems, from either real tight muscles, loose muscles, some of them are functional, is that under pressure, oxygen will turn to liquid. And oxygen is a gas, and gas turns to liquid under pressure. What happens is that oxygen now becomes intensified in the vascular system, but it can't pick it all up. So what happens, it goes outside the vascular system, forms its own plasma, and goes where the vascular system will not go. Within about 10 treatments, every single tissue of your body is now saturated with this potent oxygen that where the blood will not go. So what happens is it starts causing the body's mechanisms to do what they're supposed to do, which in the past couldn't.
I notice him tracking, I notice him smiling, I notice him moving his arms. He moves his legs, just more tense, but he moves his legs a little bit more. He tries to hold his head up a lot. Like, he tries to do that a lot. And he tries, when he's in the treatment, he tries to swallow. Like, he asks for food, so we give him like little sauce or something like that, and then he'll take it. The reason for his The reason for his therapy is because he can't do everything himself. The 10% that we don't think about, like the movement of your eyes or like your hands, he tends to be in a fetal position. That's automatic, his the brain reaction. So we gotta bring his arm down and then bring it up. So we gotta get him more relaxed. So the physical therapy helps his brain not worry about that. So he can relax more. And you have to move his legs, his toes, his fingers, his head, from sitting position to laying down position to rolling on his stomach to his back. It helps him. The hopes that I have, Elijah comes back. That's my simple hope. It's just he comes back to playing and talking and going to school, regular school, and just being as a human supposed to be normal.